Hello, I am Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as Assyria. So, again, as I said at the end of the previous episode, I played off-camera for a few turns. It took like 3 turns before Monty was willing to surrender, but now he's our vassal. And I played a few more turns to position our army a little bit better for the final wars with Rome and Russia. And that's the plan for today. I want to finish the series in this episode. We still have quite a few cities that we have to take. 3 from Rome and probably will have to be 4 from Russia. So I'll have to play quite fast so that this episode isn't too long. But on the other hand, we managed to enter information era on the, I think, maybe even this turn. So I upgraded basically our whole army, and now all our units are like 2 or 3 tech levels above anything that either Russia or Rome have. Interesting thing is that even after the upgrades, Russia still has a stronger army, so the amount of units she has in her small territory is gonna be probably pretty insane. I don't know if she has like large navy, which is unlikely, but well, we'll find out. So where do we start? Oh, by the way, Rome declared war on Russia like 3 turns ago or something. So I think both their armies are gonna be nicely lined up on the border. And I also noticed they really had fun along the border. Look at all these citadels. Luckily, we'll be able to avoid it and just progress here and here instead of trying to go through all these border fortifications. Okay, we're gonna start with Rome. I guess that at some point Russia is gonna declare on us because of the war, not war weariness, because of the aggressive expansion. She basically won't have a choice. But it doesn't matter, we should be able to handle both of them very easily, very quickly. So, yes, we want to declare. And let's see, how far do we want to send our units? I need to get rid of... Actually, we have our helicopter gunships, so they will do the pillaging. I don't think that there will be too many units around Roman cities, that most of it will be on the border. So I'll move in quite aggressively. And let's try to get our units into position, or as many of them as possible. Well, first of all, we have some bombers waiting for orders. Come on. Okay, so that should be all the citadels on this side gone. Even the mechanized infantry won't be able to keep up with this, I think. Oh wait, this is Russian territory, so we are not moving in there. But what we can do is just use our bombers now. 45... I wonder if I focused all the attacks on a city, if I would be able to take a city in one turn. I think it's better to just clear the territory completely. Let's see. How many bombers do we still have? Let's start here. I'm not sure how far we can go. That's not too bad. Come on, attack. And wait, I can't reach that, but I can reach you. I'll have to find a new base for these bombers. They're just too far from the front. Oh, well, they can reach Mediolanum, so that's good enough. There is still another citadel. I probably shouldn't move to that. Okay, well, I'll just get rid of some more units. And we remove all these units from the front. Russia will hopefully do the pillaging for us. That's another one, and still have 10 more. Let's start down here. And I'll probably already start moving units to the border with Russia. She's gonna attack soon. Whatever, something. 45, 45. Okay, how many bombers do we still have? Actually, I don't think we can kill this rifleman with the remaining attack, so I'll just do some more damage to the city. Okay, probably forget about some units, but I think we did enough damage. Next. Ah, come on. Is it frozen? Or... no, it should be fine. Well, what the hell happened? Assassination, okay, whatever. Population, did we get... I thought we got a free bomber. That's quite unlikely. Another mechanized infantry? Sure. Okay, now there are 2 units that I want to move manually here. These 2. Because I want to move them as far as possible, but still be able to upgrade them. We'll get 2 more gunships. Let's see. There. Okay, how does it look like? So that's all we can do with these 6. Now, 10 down here. All they can attack is Mediolanum, so let's do that. Okay, that's 1. How many units do we need here? Probably like 3 only. Well, let's say 5, just to block some movement. The rest can start moving north, because the bombers should be able to just do the rest. Can we one-shot paratroopers? Nope. One, 2, 3, 4. I won't be able to move close enough with the artillery. Okay, so let's use these bombers to get rid of as many units as possible. Nope, why would I? Oh, there's a diplomat or whatever this thing is. Okay, you should still be able to attack, so let's take out the field gun. And we have 10 more bombers. Wait, can I reach the Gatling gun? No. 2, 3, 4. And we should be able to take this one out as well. And keep moving. Now, what do you want here? Die. Okay, next. I could just take Rome and wait a few turns to peace out. I think when I take only 2 cities, he won't accept vassalization, but the game should end before the peace treaty ends, so we won't have to worry about him anymore. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think if I took 1 more city after Rome, then he would accept. But it doesn't really matter. Okay, can we reach Rome? We can't. Which means, I think rather than attacking, I'll just rebase. 9, 10. And where's the gunship? Here. Want to focus everything on the city now. Let's see. Can we take it? Well, because we can't reach it from Yakutsk, that's not gonna happen. And we can't actually hit anything. Okay, in that case, we'll just repair everything that's here. Wait, repair. One, two, three. Attack. So we'll have to wait one more turn before we can take the city. And that means... I'm actually be in trouble here. Can I kill you? Yep. Can I kill you? No, that is the river. Oh, I'll just cross down. How much damage can I do here? Definitely not enough. Okay, in that case we'll just fortify everything. Next. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, do we have one more attack? No, this is the artillery without extra range, but I can still move and shoot once again. 45, 45, 45. Go. Think about just declaring on Russia. Okay, so where exactly are our bombers? Well, let's start with all the artillery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What did we get in Rome? I'm just curious about wonders. Nothing important. Annex. Do I really have to use bombers against these 4? Okay, fine. 1, 2. Come on. Again, 1 hit point. What the hell? And now I have to use some of these bombers as well, because I'm a bit afraid that 1 attack even from a rifleman might be enough to actually recapture the city. So let's get rid of both. And now we can block access to the city from both sides. 45, 45, 45. Okay, and I'll just wait a turn before we declare on Russia. I want to have all the bombers available for the first turn, so we can do as much damage as possible. Okay, next. Now, it's pretty unlikely he'd be willing to talk. The war lasted like 2 turns, I think. Actually, I'll just get these promotions. I'm thinking maybe I'll wait for like 1 or 2 more turns. I just want to repair the bombers. Okay, are we done? Just so many units. 45. And we can repair all these bombers as well. Wait. Okay. Now it should finally be done. Go. And we'll just declare next turn, because even, like, waiting takes too long. On the other hand, we'll get a Congress in one turn, and they'll give us alliance with Jerusalem. Also, who is allied to Hong Kong? Bucharest. What the hell is allied to Hong Kong? Russia. We would take 2 alliances away from Russia. Maybe let's do that. Nah. I don't know. Next. I'll wait, because it probably will be a bit less annoying when there are less units behind the lines pillaging everything. Okay, how many votes does Russia have? 11. So if I invest, let's see, we have 32. 16. Both should pass, and hopefully Greece takes care of the world religion with Monty. Not that it really matters. What we can also do before the war starts... Oh, wait. I thought we were ready for the tier 2 tenet for the extra attack damage. Never mind. Go. What did we get? Mobile SAM, that's anti-aircraft units, but we can get rocket artillery. Actually, we could do that. We can get another golden age. Good. There's still so many things to do that you can't pass on. Let's just do whatever. I'll quickly check. Hong Kong passed, good. The religion passed somehow. And the sphere of influence here passed as well. I'll just queue up buildings that take a long time to build, so we don't have to return to those cities. Rome. Can we talk? Nope. Let's get those upgrades, but even though I can't use the artillery this turn, I'm gonna finally attack. Am I missing anything? There's another one. And there's another one here. Good. The last two city-state alliances are to the north, and so that we don't have to worry about them. Great. How far can we go? First of all, let's pillage the citadel. Can I find a tile that will allow me to attack the city? Or do I have indirect fire? I should have indirect fire. So let's attack. Oops, that was a misclick. Wait. And where exactly are our bombers? So, guys. You can attack the city. Should I take the city? No, I don't have a unit in position to take it. So instead, we'll just get rid of some of these paratroopers. What's that? 3, 4. And 3 more attacks. Well, now we don't have any other target. So let's hit the city a couple of times. On this side, I guess we'll just hold the line, but I'll send the helicopter gunships north. Wait. Now, what about these 10? First, I want to take care of the paratroopers. I don't want to end up with 20 paratroopers behind the front line next turn. Don't care about the riflemen at all. 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay. Oh, we still have 4 more bombers ready. Well, I'll just hit the city then. Next. I thought this may take a while to get through her units, but I don't know where the strength is coming from. She's still strongest. Where the hell are all the units? Okay, Rome. I think it's time to end this. No. Oh, whatever. So, let's take Petersburg. Come on, why can't I? There we go. Annex. Do we have to take both Novgorod and Rostov? What if I just focused on Novgorod and then went for Moscow? That might be better. Just has artillery everywhere, but I think that will be all that she has. Like a weaker version of Korea. Why can't you attack? How far can we get the infantry? It's gonna be the most important question. How far can the infantry go? And if we can get them close enough to cities so that we can take them. How fast is mechanized? I mean mechanized rocket artillery. Should be pretty fast, right? Do you have extra range? No. That's fine. We can attack from here. Actually, if I move all the infantry north, I think they'll be able to take care of Rostov. Go. Rome. Time to talk. Nope. And I can actually reach Rostov from Yakutsk. So that answers the question if we take that city as well. Just gonna take like 3 turns before we can get them. Actually, wait, we have infantry right next to it. Move, next. Go. Oh! That was my gunship. So there are some units still available for Russia, of course, I mean. Okay, let's take the city first. They'll give us some extra vision. Actually, quite a few units. So can we block all these tiles behind the city? Now, do you have logistics? Nope. But it's still good enough. Move closer. I'll just play it safe. I want to make sure that I can take the city. Okay. We have to get rid of the rifleman. It's the only unit that can take the city. The rest we can basically ignore. We have to focus on the center because that's probably more units than I expected. What if I send the tank? No, that wouldn't do any damage. I think I'm still gonna do it though. Move. Oh, there's another one. Let's check the range, how far we can go. I think I can ignore this guy. I'll just focus on this one, and that may allow me to take out the field gun, right? Can you take out the field gun? No. Okay, 10 more. How far can we fly? Oh, oops. And I don't want to rebase them yet, just in case Russia somehow retakes Novgorod. It's very unlikely, but can probably happen. Let's block this tile. And we'll send everything that we have to the border there. Go. You can probably go even farther. Here, we'll most likely lose this guy, but they're gonna waste so many attacks that they won't be able to get to Novgorod. I think because I found that extra mechanized infantry that can block one more tile, it should now be safe to move the bombers. Okay, next. So how many units did we lose? Not a single one. That's surprising. I mean, of course, there are like 3 tech levels behind us, but there's so many units that I really expected that I would lose something. Okay, this is fun. So let's take out everything that's ranged. Sure, let's get the mobility. And let's just clear the path. So next turn we can attack Moscow. We still have 10 more attacks, so let's take care of the paratroopers. And what else? Just as many range units as possible, I guess. Because Moscow has only strength 65, so I don't have to save too many attacks for that. Let's see how much damage can we do. Yep, it's going down. If I had a melee unit next to the city, I'd be able to take it now even. Can I maybe find one more thing? One more mechanized infantry or a tank or something to move closer to Moscow? No. Fortify. Go. I think this infantry should be able to take the city now. Yeah, they're trying to block as many tiles as possible, but that's not gonna work. Okay, let's take the city down to 0. We can move. No, we need to kill the field gun still. 4, 5, 6. Wait, why can't I? Come on. One more turn, seriously? Well, in that case... I'll just kill some more units. Wait. Just in case, I'm gonna move one more infantry to the city. Okay. You want to peace out? Sure. And this should be the last move. There we go. So it took a little bit longer in the end than it probably should, but yep, we have one. What do we want to check? Demographics, no surprises here. Rankings. I don't think that we'll ever get to the scores that we used to be able to get on Marathon. I think the maximum was like 17,000 or something. And when we check replay, or actually graphs first, what do we want to see? Culture per turn. I think everything will look like this. Maybe happiness. I think the happiness graphs are gonna be pretty screwed because of the changes to happiness, and I don't think the graphs can show that properly. Gold per turn. Because we had problems with gold basically the whole game. The problems were solved, I think, after the war with Korea. And that's basically when the game was decided. So when it mattered, we did have problems. Problem is that in the end, we ran away so much that we can't really see this stage of the game, and I really want to know how far behind we were. Happiness. Okay, so we were lost for quite a long time. And I think this is the war with Korea. No. No, the war with Korea. We defeated someone here. That can't be Greece. Or is it Greece? It's possible. Then the war with Korea started here, and that's the increase. Military might. What is this? Aztecs. Look at Monty. And actually, when we started fighting Korea, they're the second strongest civ on the map. This is probably the war. This is the first war. This is, of course, the second war. But look at that. And we were quite far behind. I wonder what happened here, because for a moment they're actually weaker. Maybe this is the first war. We killed some units. And this is when the second war started. They managed to recover for a while, but then we managed to break through. I think that was the long siege, and when that ended, then the rest was just a slaughter. Who is this? Rome and Aztecs. Yeah, I think we're quite lucky this time that we didn't start next to Rome and, more importantly, Monty. Maybe... Yeah, actually I think Monty would be the bigger problem if he started right next to us. Number of cities, number of known tags. So in the end we managed to get ahead by like 17 tags, or not 17, maybe 15 tags. Number of policies. Somehow we managed to get ahead even in policies, but look at that. At some point we are like five social policies behind, which is quite a lot. It's quite different for tax and social policies. When you are 10 tags behind, you still can catch up, but when you are like 5 or 6 social policies behind, it's almost impossible to catch up. Population, production, science. Don't think we care about these. Land, unhappiness. Let's check unhappiness. Yeah, these graphs are weird. Don't really know how to read this. Just actually, that's the spiking unhappiness. It's hard to say when exactly this happened, but it's not just for us. Who's this? Monty? It's interesting that the AIs had the same problems at the same time. See, every time when we have the unhappiness spike, there are also spikes for the AIs, at least for the bigger AIs. So it seems that it has to do something with the tech progress, that at certain stages of the game, you just can't have enough like buildings, for example, that would help you to fight unhappiness. Then you will get this spike, but as you progress in tags and get more ways how to find the unhappiness, you solve it again. It's the same for everyone. So it wasn't just me fighting the unhappiness over and over again. It was the same thing for everyone. Okay, and now let's check the replay. I think if Monty was where China started, you'd be in so much trouble, because then China would be here, of course. She would have time to develop. Although, on the other hand, if Monty wasn't here, then I think Rome would take over, because Monty kind of stopped the early Roman spike and was able to fight his legions. If there was China and Russia, I think Rome would take over early. Greece had a pretty good starting position. So much room to grow. I think if Russia started here, that would also be a bit of a problem, because she would grow completely out of control. She took all the land that she had available in her corner, but then she just had no chance to expand further through Rome and Monte. So yeah, if I could like manually shuffle the starting positions around, I think I would make this a lot more difficult. But well, that's something we can't affect. So all the stuff started where they started, and it actually wasn't that bad. For a moment, I was nervous when we couldn't get through Korea. It was the siege of this city. It was so costly. It was probably the costliest war that we ever had on camera. But when the city fell, now we should start. Yeah, you can see that now dominoes started falling. Next war will be with Monte. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we pieced out. And then the rest. Yep. Okay, so that'll be all for this series. The next series will start either on Monday or Tuesday. I'm not sure how much time I'll have on Monday, if I'll be able to start recording or if I'll have to wait one more day. As I said, I already decided what I want to do. It's gonna be Venice. I'm not sure about details yet, but I wanted to play Venice for quite a while, so we'll see what I can come up with. I wanted to say that it's gonna be a domination game, but I'm not sure about it. As I said, I will have to check Venice for a bit and think how I want to approach the game, what the Venetian specific mechanics will allow me to do. So we'll see about that hopefully on Monday. And yeah, I hope that you like this series. I hope that you're gonna join me for the next series as well. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.